Face behind through is all for. The name describes it all. Through it's all for. I can't give you a timeline of who I am and why I am the way that I am and why I feel that I have a lot to share. I believe we all have stories, and I like mine. It's brought me to who I am today. And today, I'm the happiest, healthiest version of myself. 4 years ago, I would have there's no way that I could sit here and tell you what I'm about to tell you. I wrote some notes to remind myself there's no way in 10 minutes that I can break down my story. I can't give you a timeline because there's so many important parts. And unfortunately, I wasn't born with a zipper on my mouth. I always say what's on my mind. And I've broken a few hearts that I wear on my sleeve. If I had to describe myself, I would say I'm an overcomer. I'm a fighter. And I stick around to the final round. Two things I define myself with is love and faith. I love without limits. And I have faith. Because I know at the end, everything always turns out okay. I've been through a huge tornado, but I danced through it. Even when I had to use a cane to support me. But I've never been alone. I've always had the support of so many soldiers, so many angels beside me. I've overcome a pedophile, anorexia, a teen, a youth at risk. I've overcome illness, trying to take my life 2 times. My twin growing inside of me, to cancer, to being abandoned, to addiction. Walked around with a smile on my face, but I was broken. But a fighter never shows their weakness. And since I had the most amazing people in my life, they kept me strong, even on those days that I felt weak. I've been blessed. I lost a baby when I had cancer. I lost the ability to be able to give the man that I fell in love with something that we can share together. I've suffered depression and anxiety. I was a single parent with 3 kids, living in poverty. And through all of my adventures, even when I was sick doing treatment at the cancer agency, I had the opportunity to run an outreach program on Hastings, where every Tuesday I would feed the people on the streets. I've served God. I've gone to do outreach work in LA, gone into people's homes that didn't even have fridges and brought them food. Got to work on Skid Row where bodies were suffering, lined up like soldiers, lying on the ground, sleeping, couldn't even walk between them. I've gone to Mexico, to women's retreats. I've seen a lot of things from the streets on Hastings. Streets in LA, Florida. Everyone has a story. And mine's no crazier than yours. But in 2014, I was told that I got to live. I was trapped by cancer for many years. After the cancer was taken out of me, I was in more pain and I was more sicker than I was when I was dying. If I didn't have the people in my life to hear my pain, to hold my hand, I don't know if I'd be where I am today. I want to be that person for you in your life. I want to say that I get it. Whether it's abuse, whether it's addiction, whether it's disease, whether it's your mind that's trying to kill your dreams. With faith and trust and manifestation, it all changes. I was released from the cancer agency in 2014. I had no intention of living, and I got to. I needed to create identity for myself. I hid away from all the people that I knew because I was so tired of my story being like, oh, what have you been doing for all these years? Oh, you know, I was sick. I had cancer. I needed an education. I needed to build a kingdom for my family, a future, because I have no intention of leaving. I was given the opportunity to be here for my kids. And now that I can, I'm gonna learn to walk. I'm gonna learn to run. And I'm gonna learn to keep climbing. Well, I had to learn how to love myself. I had no problem loving everyone else. But I didn't love myself. I put mirrors all over the place in my house. I looked myself in the eyes. I said, I'm really sorry for selling you out. Because you're beautiful and you're valuable. And I'm gonna have your back just like I had everyone else's. And that adventure began. I worked for the biggest fitness industry. I went to school. I have an identity, and when I meet new people, I'm not that cancer victim. I'm not that single mom. I get to touch tons of people's life every day. I feed myself, I grow. And I couldn't do it if I didn't believe or trust in love and faith. I'm happy. And I wasn't. And I got a lot of tools and secrets. And I can't wait to share them with everybody. I thank you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your support. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm looking forward for you being part of mine.